Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. Dozens of barbecue masters are lining Main Street, Frisco for the return of the Frisco BBQ Challenge.
This is a barbecue family from all over the world. This is the biggest family, and we have fun.
That was Bunny Tuttle with Kansas City Barbecue Society. They oversee judging at the festival, and they do not mess around.
We take this seriously. There's a lot of money spent by those cookers out there. Their heart is so into it. It's such an art and a passion.
Judges look for three elements: appearance, taste, and tenderness.
Like in the brisket, if you take it and you pick it up and you pull it, just barely pull it, and it snaps apart, that's probably the best place to take a bite because that is where most flavor is.
Judges will eat up to 2 pounds of chicken, brisket, pork, and pork ribs, plus side dishes. Bunny's personal favorite is brisket, but with the right spice.
Not so sweet, sometimes a little savory. With a little kick to it, you know?
About 10 cooks recently dropped out, saying the price of the pump right now is too steep to travel to Frisco. But Frisco BBQ was already trimming the fat. This year's festival is 2 days only, tomorrow and Saturday, with a kickoff concert tonight featuring John Hoyer and Soul Colossal at 7:30 on Main Street. Food service starts tomorrow, 11 a.m. A new master plan for open space and trails is 2 years in the making, and today, county staff want your feedback.
The public generally wants a balance between recreation and conservation, which may seem obvious, but that actually does have pretty big management implications for how we might maintain and build trails and protect open space in the future.
That was Christine Zanell with the county. This is the first master plan update since 1996. It covers conservation, collaboration, and connections.
Connecting all neighborhoods in Summit County to trail systems, how we might handle capacity management, or in other words, handling and managing for trailhead crowding.
Learn more about that master plan today at the Senior Center in Frisco, from now until 7 o'clock. We recently sat down with Summit's emergency manager, Brian Bovaird, for a deep dive into wildfire evacuation planning.
A lot of people think of widespread evacuations like a hurricane on the East Coast. And there, it's a lot more reasonable to have posted evacuation routes and things of that nature just because of the topography, the geography.
Bovaird's office does not publish evacuation routes because one shift in the wind can change everything.
We have very, very detailed plans for every single neighborhood and address that our first responders will utilize. What are the best routes out of that neighborhood? What are some possible secondary routes? But all of that is so incident specific.
Like managing a midwinter blizzard, they do plan for tens of thousands of visitors trying to evacuate.
A large-scale evacuation of the town of Breckenridge looks a lot different during mud season than it does on 4th of July week.
They also plan for clogged roads.
We will get some tow trucks pre-positioned so that a car breaks down, that changes the dynamic of that evacuation real quick, and we've got a pinch point where we otherwise wouldn't have thought so.
Bovaird's best advice: prepare for the worst now. Build a wildfire go kit and keep your gas tank half full. In local sports, brought to you by Red Mountain Autos at their new location on Airport Road. Today on the Warmup.
Everybody that I know that mountain bikes is constantly asking me, so we're going to get more trails? We're going to get more trails? Well, new trails take money and people power.
That was Jules Olson with SumCO, the Summit County Mountain Bike Alliance. SumCO provides the people power, building and maintaining trails countywide.
Maintain it or lose it, because if you start getting a trail that's completely getting destroyed, the Forest Service has every right to be like, hey, we're gonna, reclaim this.
She has been biking locally for 27 years now and feels like trails need more love than ever.
People that are walking, people that are riding, people that are horseback riding, and then the weather, whether it be sun, wind, or rain, or snow.
SumCO is hosting a kickoff party this Saturday at Angry James Brewery. First Trail Workday is next Saturday in Keystone. This has been the Warm-Up with Summer Athletes, brought to you every Thursday and Friday by iFurnish in Frisco and Kremling. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.